Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm a Microsoft Excel expert and fellow. Today, I'll show you the different ways to convert Excel sheets to PDF format and vice versa. When you need to send an Excel spreadsheet, maybe as part of a report, a presentation, an attachment to an email, or otherwise, you might want to convert it to a PDF. This is because PDF is a much more common file format than XLSM or XLNX, and because the PDF format preserves the formatting, it's a lot more reliable. Plus, most people can open a PDF without needing a license for Excel, so all around, it's just a better choice. On the flip side, maybe you received an important document as a PDF, but you need to edit it. Maybe the numbers are in a table within the PDF, so they aren't easy to pull out. That's where converting a PDF to an Excel sheet comes in handy. And yes, I'll show you how to get around that annoying limitation that prevents you from selecting text directly from a PDF. I'll start by showing you the easy way to convert an Excel file to a PDF, and then the two ways to convert a PDF to an Excel sheet. The first method is the simplest. However, it only works if you already have access to Excel. The second method is more complicated, but you can perform it using Microsoft Word as an intermediary, which is also included in the Microsoft 365 suite. Both of these methods are free. However, the third method uses a cloud-based PDF editor like Adobe Acrobat Online to perform the conversion, and that's a paid service. Although you can sign up for a free account and get limited functionality. Let's now convert our Excel file to PDF. As I said, this is the easiest method. We're going to use the built-in features of Excel. Here's an example. I have this invoice that I would like to send to a client, and I want them to see the formatting, the colors, the images, etc. Here's how to proceed. Go to File and then Save As. Now here's the key step. On the lower left-hand corner, click the drop-down menu that says Save As Type. Select PDF from this list. There are a few options here. Standard is best for printing. Minimum size is great for email. The standard option ensures that the file has the best quality. It might be a bit bigger in size though. If you want to ensure that the file size is as small as possible, then consider using minimum size instead. By default, the file only includes the current sheet. However, if you have multiple sheets in your Excel file, you can include those too. Select Selection and then hold down Ctrl while clicking on the different tabs. You can also uncheck the box next to the tab to exclude it, then click on Create and OK. By the way, this video is part of a series on Microsoft Excel. Make sure to watch this video on how to protect your data by password protecting your Excel sheets, and another one on how to quickly filter out unwanted entries. Let's now explore the different ways to convert a PDF file to an Excel file. The first method is probably the easiest. It is, however, dependent on the complexity of your PDF document. If you have a relatively simple PDF with mostly text and tables, this will be the perfect method. If you have a PDF with lots of images and shapes and whatnot, then this method might not be suitable. First, double-check that you have Office 2013 or later installed. You can check this by opening the File Explorer and checking how the PDF file is listed. If you can see a preview of the PDF file, then you have Office 2013 or later. Otherwise, you'll have to update your software. Here's how to proceed. Right-click on the PDF file and choose Open With, and then select Microsoft Word. Here's a warning that might appear. Simply click on OK. If you don't see a warning, your version of Word doesn't support this feature. If your PDF file contains multiple pages, you can select which ones to import by holding down Ctrl while clicking on each page. By default, Word converts the PDF file into a Microsoft Word doc file. Once that's done, go to File and then Save As. Here's the key step. Instead of saving it as a Word document, save it as a text file. You can find this by expanding the category called Text and selecting TXT as the file format. From now on, Word will save the file as a plain text file. Browse to the location where you want to save the file and then click on Save. When you open the file, you'll notice that it looks completely different. All of the formatting has been stripped away. This is actually what we want. Next, we're going to take this file and paste it into Excel. Here's how to do that. Open a blank Excel file and then open the text file. Simply highlight everything and copy it. paste it into Excel, and ta-da, we're done. Here's the result. Of course, the formatting is gone, and the cells look pretty ugly, but that's where the final step comes in. Select the range of cells and widen the columns so that the data fits nicely. Depending on the nature of your data, you might need to tweak the alignment, add borders, change colors, etc. And that's it. We have successfully converted our PDF file to an Excel spreadsheet. The second method is to use a cloud-based tool to perform the conversion. For this, I'm using a service from the company that literally invented the PDF format, Adobe. With the Adobe Acrobat online service, you can convert PDF files into several other formats, including Excel. Unfortunately, this is a premium service, but it's really good. And as I said before, you can sign up for a free account and get limited functionality. Here's how to perform the conversion. Start by going to the following address on the internet. You'll notice that this is the same domain as the well-known Adobe.com domain. Go to Export PDF and choose Export to Excel. Click on the blue Select a File button and navigate to the file location of your PDF file. Once you're done, click Open. The tool will now process your file and provide you with a download link. Now simply click on the Download button and save it to your computer. Here's the file that we just downloaded. Notice how it's an Excel file. Open the file and you'll notice that the tool did a great job in preserving the formatting. So let's now compare the two methods. The first method is entirely free as long as you have Microsoft Word installed. It's also quite easy to perform, but it might not preserve the formatting as nicely as the second method. The second method is not free, but you can test it out for free. It's slightly more difficult to perform, but it does a much better job at preserving the formatting of the original PDF document. As I said, sometimes you might want to embed your data in a PDF document, and sharing the document as such might be easier than sending a bunch of separate files. But why put your data in a PDF in the first place? Well, one reason is that you're reworking on a report and you want to present some of the analysis to your manager. Your manager might not want to see the underlying Excel file with all of the formulas and whatnot. Another reason is that you're creating a template. In many cases, it's easier to fill in data into an Excel spreadsheet than typing it in directly into a PDF. You might also be sharing data with someone who uses a different operating system. If you share an Excel file with a Mac user, they won't be able to open it. However, they can easily open a PDF file regardless of whether they use a PC or a Mac. Finally, a PDF is a lot more portable. You can send it via email, print it, fax it, save it on a USB drive, etc. Excel isn't nearly as portable as PDF. The main drawback of PDF is that you cannot easily edit the data. You can certainly use dedicated PDF editing software to accomplish that, but there are some limitations. First of all, these software programs aren't free. Secondly, they might not support advanced formatting or complex calculations. Thirdly, they might not properly extract your data if your PDF file contains tables, images, forms, etc. I hope you found this tutorial useful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more Excel tutorials. Thank you for watching.